Out, no doubt, chillin' in two places, state in a crack house. I keep the trap mouth around those that's lying. You can afford a car, no for all I'm vexed I'll be buying. I'm trying to maintain and keep it sane. Frame of mind so negativity can't.
Guys, what is up? Welcome to another episode of Maximilian Must Know. This is going to be another weekly wrap-up episode. Before we get into quick talk about my channel this week and next week, first I just wanted to go over my Sen of the Day. Today this has been Davidoff the Brilliant Game. This is a flanker to the Game fragrance. This one is supposed to actually smell like a cocktail called an Americano. That's a mix of gin, Campari, and sweet vermouth. To me, it just smells a hell of a lot like a 1 million fruity fragrance. It's not bad, but I wouldn't go out of your way to purchase this one. But I got it at TJ Maxx pretty quickly. Other thing I just want to talk about quickly is how fucking dope is the intro song that I played this week. That is just a banger. It's been one of my favorite rap songs for a long time. It's from 1999, one of those underground joints from a crew called the Blunted Crew that never really did a lot more. But I have so many joints like that I heard because of Stretch Armstrong and Bobbito, their radio show, and now they're actually crowdfunding a movie about their radio show. Really, really excited about that. Also, very soon, I don't want to announce it yet, but very soon I'm going to be able to announce a new product. You guys know I did Maxed Out with 4,160 Tuesdays, and I have another product I'm going to be hopefully letting you guys in on within the next couple of months. It's going to be a lot cheaper than Maxed Out. Let me just say that. A lot of people didn't like that Maxed Out was $150. This should be, my guess, under $50 or $40. So hopefully I'll be able to give you guys some news about that. I would love to announce it right now, but I like to wait till things are rock solid before I actually talk about them. As far as sample shopping went this week, there really weren't any great fragrances as far as I'm concerned. We looked at a couple from By Killian, one called Love. I think the other was Forbidden Games. Neither of them really did it for me. Then we did an Amouage. I think it was Opus 6, which just smelled way too much like curry and with the heavy cumin. And then we looked at Cologne Indelible by Frederic Malle, which I liked a lot. As a like a eau de cologne that really lasted, but I do not think it is worth Frederic Malle money. Looking to definitely get a couple of fragrances over the next few weeks, possibly the re-release of Amber Absolute. That might be one of them. Also looking at a fragrance called Oro by Boys 1920, which gets comparisons to Tuscan Leather. Might get Blamage by Nasamato finally. That's been on my list for a minute. Also, there's a new fragrance by Arquiste. I have Architects Club by Arquiste. I don't think I've reviewed that one yet, but that's a really nice vanilla fragrance. So Arquiste released a new fragrance called Naban, I think it is, and it's like a coffee and leather and spice and tea fragrance, and I really want to check that one out. So I would say the next high-end fragrance I'm going to get is either going to be Amber Absolute, Naban, Blamage, or there's one other, right? It's probably going to be one of those three would be my guess. You never know. Also looking at some other stuff as well on the lower end. Skincare line Aesop is releasing their second or third fragrance, which I'm interested in. And I'm definitely going to be getting another newer designer fragrance over the next couple of weeks to review as well. I picked up Madden 16 this week. If anyone out there plays on Xbox One, definitely drop me a line and hopefully we could play. It's hard getting used to this Madden because now there's different ways to catch the ball. Like you could make like a possession catch, or go for like a highlight reel catch, or go for a run after you catch, and so you got to sort of get those mechanics down. Same way you can play with your safeties, the same way you can like be really aggressive on the ball. You can play the defender, and then just throwing as the quarterback. Now, besides doing bullet passes and lobs, you can do touch passes, and you can sort of throw the ball high or throw it low. So it's definitely not easy to get adjusted, and I like playing MUT, and it's hard to build up your team. Like by the time I was done with 15, I had a 97 ranked team. I had a 99 quarterback. Almost all my players were 99 or 98. Now my team is 84. I don't think I have anyone over 90. I definitely spent like a couple $100 last year opening packs, and I really don't want to have to do that again this year. But if anyone out there plays Madden, I definitely on Xbox One definitely would be happy to play. What else was I gonna say? I've been really busy this week with work. I have to do a presentation for the new CMO of my company, so I like to do that in Keynote instead of PowerPoint. I just work better with Max, but that's been taking a lot of my time. I did a video this week on how a gentleman should. I talked about suits and jackets. Ripped Kenneth Cole into a asshole. Not a fan of Kenneth Cole. We also looked at a couple of new Phoenix Artisan aftershaves. They're not new, but new to me. One that smells like Good and Plenty, which I love, and the other one, which is supposed to smell like the desert, which I also really enjoy. And then the fragrance we reviewed this week was Carolina Herrera's CH Privé, which to me, if you like the first CH by Carolina Herrera, you'll probably like this one. I didn't love the first one, and I don't love this one. I just don't think the materials that Puig is using with Carolina Herrera are good enough to really make those fragrances solid. They're not terrible, but I also don't think they're hype beasts. And then on Sensifari this week, we looked at a very under-the-radar brand called Cognoscenti, which I really got enjoyment out of. I thought it was a really interesting brand, really high-quality fragrances at that $100 price point. So if you have not checked out Cognoscenti, please do. And then I'll be posting the schedule for next week's episodes at the end of this video. Again, guys, let me know if you enjoy these, if you want to see more of these. You know, what else would you like to see me discuss in these? Would you like to see any fragrances that I bought that week? Would you like me to talk about next week's episodes and not just a recap of this week's episodes? More than happy to fuck with the format if you want. And if you like these, as I said, more than happy to keep them going. So I'll see you guys next week with more videos, and coming up will be the schedule for next week. And again, listen to how fucking dope this song is. This one is just so ill, guys. See you again real soon. My name is Maximilian.
What's a nice man to take you on a long ass trip and have you working in some concentration camp type shit, but nevertheless you have to weather the storm and keep on.
Keep your head, don't lose your mind. I know life can be hard sometimes, but you got to persevere and weather the storm. Just